Hey, the Canadian dude here, and this is COVID Corner 19, show where I talk about the coronavirus and how it's ripping us apart, man. Yeah, it's really doing a job on us. I don't even know, yeah, what to say. It's been pretty emotional last couple days. Obviously last couple weeks, but just every day it builds and builds and just gets more crazy. Uh, I just, I don't even. I'm just at a loss right now. I'm so up and down with everything. I just had a conversation with my younger brother. He yeah, called me out of the blue. Haven't talked to him for many years. We had a little bit of a falling out. But yeah, with what's going on, he called me up and we had a pretty interesting conversation. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just so. I wanted to just throw this video up. I wanted to record it now while I'm just really emotional because I just want to show everybody kind of how. Yeah, I mean, everybody knows they got their own shit, but just for anybody that might not be watching, if that's in Canada, for anybody that's outside of Canada that, just wants to know what's going on up here. The raw emotions of it is good. I think that's kind of, when I watch my YouTubers, I like to see that, it just shows the severity of what's going on in people's worlds and yeah, what's going on in my world is I'm having trouble. it's uh it's a lot to handle, but we're just at such a bad point right now of just trying to figure out how this is all going to go. I mean, I've been watching the governments over the last, ever since this went down pretty much. I guess, what are we here today? We're the second. So, yeah, this is what? Global Pandemic Day 23. And yeah, like I said, I've been watching the governments and what they're trying to do. And at first, it seemed all good. I was, optimistic, and I still kind of am. But yeah, I was just pretty optimistic with what they were trying, and it's like, I guess okay. But just the more I see, and the closer it gets or got to the end of the month. I mean, it's past the end of the month now, April 2nd. It's the reality and the yeah, yeah, just the reality. I guess I don't know. It all set in. Just the landlords are now knocking, and the bills are still piling up, and the money's still not out, and it's just everything shut down. I mean, everywhere is shut down. I mean, even here in Canada, we're doing pretty good considering how a lot of places are doing, but everywhere is still shut down. Like, I know Quebec today just popped cops at their border, and they're like, nope, no more non-essential traffic coming in here or leaving here. So yeah, that was a new development today, and I know Quebec's getting hit hard. They're the worst province in Canada right now, with over 600 cases. And yeah, then it's Ontario, and then out here in Vancouver, well, BC. But but yeah, I guess we've only had what 130 or 40 deaths in Canada, which is a lot. Don't get me wrong. Only, but compared to a lot, I mean, Italy's got well over. I think they've got over 10,000. Like, just let me pop on here to the Corona tracker here. Yeah, we passed 1 million cases today, confirmed cases today. And that's just what's being reported, of course. 53,000 people dead. Yeah, Italy. What do they got? 13,000, pretty much 14,000 people dead in Italy. It's 10,000 in Spain. So, I mean, like I said, we're pretty lucky here in Canada. I mean, luck's probably a terrible word to use right now, but it's. But again, we're shut down. Vancouver's shut down. The businesses are closed. I mean, there's grocery stores are staying open and essential stuff, but it's weird being out there. Like, I've been going out there to take pictures and see how people are, doing with social distancing and staying inside, because it hasn't been the best. And yeah, it's weird driving out there now. Just the roads are empty, and just the feeling of everybody's in their house right now because they have to be is just such a weird thing to think about. Like, it's just, I know a lot of you probably haven't been able to get out and drive around, and that's a good thing. But yeah, like I said, it's strange out there right now. It's surreal. I mean, all the conversations I have with people talking about what's going on, and it's so weird. Like, it's like we're in a movie. Oh, sorry. Yeah, like I said, it's such an odd time to be alive. Just not knowing what's gonna happen, and just like, I have no idea. I mean, I have kind of an idea, unfortunately, but really, I have no idea. It changes daily. That's kind of why I haven't put up COVID Corner for a week or a bit. Just been doing the smaller videos because it's just been too much to handle. I can't get organized enough to do it, so as you can see, I'm just doing it now because it's all I can do. Fuck. Sorry, I need this. But yeah, I really don't know what's going on right now. I mean, it's the government's trying. I know they're trying. This is so monumental for them. You know, but it's just they're trying with intentions of holding on to our way of life, and our way of life is gone. Sorry, but even if they get a vaccine tomorrow, if we all wake up tomorrow and there's a vaccine, it's still, the world is different. And of course, we're not going to get a vaccine tomorrow. It's, I mean, I don't even think we're close. Like, the only thing that's going on right now is the stuff in the States. I mean, I guess not just in the States, all over the world, but I just heard Trump talking about it, the chloroquine or something like that. Again, that's, it's not going to, it's not a cure. It's not a vaccine. It's just a hope. Yeah, I'm just so torn between knowledge right now and what we should know and what we shouldn't know as a public. I mean, there's just so much information out there and so much misinformation out there and so much. They're just giving us hope, and hope is great. We need hope, but we need, I think we need the hope of the hope that people keep doing the good stuff that's going on in the world right now, with all the people stepping up. Yeah, with all the people stepping up and, doing good and coming together. It's very, very, very good to see. And I've been very happy with that. And that's kind of why I'm still together as much as I am. Yeah, together. But because there's just been so much good going on despite all the bad going on. And I just hope that that can continue right now, because we're at the worst, not the worst, but we're at a really, the worst time that we've had so far. Obviously every day is the worst time, but for a while there it was bad, but it was kind of the same, where now rent's due and bills and money still isn't here. I mean, I know it's close, but it's still not here. And the bills are knocking. And people are just worried and scared and confused, and it's understandable. It's scary. I mean, I'm seeing all kinds of stuff on Facebook about people being threatened by their landlords, give me the rent or gonna kick you out, and then blah blah blah. And it's just like, it's people asking for food and people asking for medicine and people that have to move. And like, there was this one poor girl, she's had somebody come help her move, and then the guy, when the truck was half full, just drove away with half her stuff. And there's just, with all the good that's going on, there unfortunately is a lot of bad going on too. But yeah, it's so much to take in, and it's so much to deal with. And yeah, I know so much of the world is shut down. Like I'm just hearing so much stuff, and I don't know what's true. That's the thing. Like, that's why I'm trying to do this, so at least I can, I mean, again, truth, I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to give what I see and, what I've experienced here in Vancouver, I guess, and a bit of firsthand knowledge. I mean, I do watch a lot of news, but I also try to watch a lot of YouTubers to get, on the ground, knowledge, just like me, right? People that, again, you don't know, you have to take everything with a grain of salt, but for the most part, you can tell, people are for the most genuine, and it's just, you get a feeling of whether you can trust somebody or not. And yeah, it's just so much to take in, and I just don't know what's real. I just don't know what to how to calculate everything, because it's just so much to take. And yeah, I mean, if you've been watching any of my videos about the mortgage and food prices and all that stuff, yeah, we need to rethink our whole way of thinking. People are trying to hang on to the past, and all the people I talk to, everybody's all their answers and all their solutions with what's going on is all based on what we've done and what we should do because of how we are as a society. But that's all out the window now. I mean, this virus doesn't care about anything that we care about. And we need to just forget about our way of thinking and reconsider everything. Nothing should, like Trudeau's always saying, nothing's off the table. Well, apparently it is, because you're not doing what needs to be done. You need to step up and you need to put a stop to stuff now. There's too many people. All you're focused on is helping the workers, which is good. I mean, working is, but you need to help everybody. The workers are done. Work is done. Forget about getting people back to work. That's the least of people's worries right now. Surviving and just getting through this is the focus, or should be the focus, and it's not. They're just doing it all wrong, and I understand. Like I said, they're trying to hold on and optimism, which is good, but reality's got to kick in, and it's, I mean, this ain't gonna be over this year. I mean, they keep throwing the word months out there and stuff, but I mean, they're just praying and hoping, and it's not gonna happen, and they know it, but they got to try to keep things together as long as they can, because it's just like, I don't know, man. It's rough, and it's getting rougher. I've been hearing that the banks aren't letting up. Of course, why would they? They're greedy as fuck. But yeah, they're not letting up, and I know the government's putting a bit of pressure on them, but they need to put more pressure on them. I mean, I guess they are doing a little bit, but I mean, they're the one of the biggest corrupt. I mean, they're pretty much the biggest corrupt system on the planet. I mean, you take money from this person that gives them money, and then you lend it out to another person, and then you take all the money because of that, and and then you make up money on top of it, and it's a whole corrupt system. So it's just like, people are like, oh, how could you stop that? Of course you could stop it. All they do is take advantage. Like, yeah, okay, they lend you money and they give you credit cards so you can buy things, but that's a terrible way of living. That's not the way we should be doing it. And then they charge you ridiculous amounts of money to do that. It's criminal. I mean, it's loan sharking, for crying out loud. Like, the mob did that, man. Like, Jesus. Like, it's terrible. So, they can go. It's just like, there's so much that can be done. Like I've been talking about in my videos. It can be done. We just gotta let go of the old way of thinking and realize that people will do things even if they're not getting paid. I mean, they're showing that. I mean, people are stepping up and doing things. They're helping out. I mean, look at the doctors and the nurses. Look at the medical people. Do you really think they're there for the money right now? Like, how many of them are going, oh man, this is like, my bank account is going to be full. I'm working so much right now. No, they're there because they want to save lives, and they don't want people to suffer. And it's just like, they're doing it at the risk of life and death, and they're still there working their ass off to the bone. And just think about this. If they were to have all the supplies they needed, and didn't have to worry about whenever they went from patient to patient, having any complications because they had all the gear they needed and they felt safe safe as you can going into work. People, they would just do it for free. Of course they would. That's why they got into the profession. They want to help people. They want to save lives. That's what they're trying to do now. They're going through, they're getting paid, but they don't give two shits about that. Their money's useless now anyways. Where are they going to go spend their money? Everything's closed down. What are they going to do? Order takeout till they get fat and die? Like, Jesus, man, everything's closed down. Where the hell are you going to spend your money? You can't go on vacation. You can't even leave the fucking province right now. I mean, it's crazy. And people are still holding on. Money, we need money. What do you need money for? Oh, yeah, you need money for all those criminals that are taking it from us, taking advantage of us. That's right. That's why you need money. We got to wake up. We just have to wake up. We have to realize that the system is done. We got to let it go. I know it's going to be a fight, and people, we need to hold on long enough for the tipping point to go over, because you also got to realize, you can't pay your mortgage right now, and banks can take your house, but who's going to come take your house right now? Everybody's at home. Is the bank manager going to come take you out of your house? Are the cops going to come take you out of your house? No. Who's going to come take you out of your house if you don't pay your mortgage right now? And okay, well, what happens when we get out of this? Then the bank's going to take it then. Honestly, I can't see them surviving. I mean, they're such greedy bastards, and if they don't help out and they stay on the course, when we come out of this, they're going to be we're going to look back on this and we're going to hate them, and we're not going to, humanity's going to go against it, because there's so many companies doing good, and then you have certain companies doing bad. It won't work. They're too stupid to realize that. They're too greedy to realize that. But we won't take it. And at some point, people are going to start realizing that this isn't going to end anytime soon. And I'm just not going to pay my mortgage, because who's going to come take my house? Everybody's at home. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely trying times. I'm trying to do what I can to get through it. I said I've been trying to upload videos. I'm doing the best I can. The reason why I've been wanting to do more, I just having so many technical difficulties with all this, my gear and stuff. It just, one second it's working, the next second it's not. So it's been rough, but I'm trying to push through, and I'm trying to get the videos up, and I still am, but they're obviously not the best quality, but I'm trying to improve, and I'm, doing what I can to get better. And, as you can see here, I'm doing a little bit more. So getting things slowly together. So I'm working on an animation. I was doing that all day, actually working on this stuff, but more cooler, a little bit more animated. So hopefully I can get that done fairly soon. But that's the other thing. I've just been now having to learn all these new programs and stuff to try, because I want to up the production quality of this. I don't want to just throw up, the videos that I've been doing in lower quality and stuff. I mean, people have still been watching, and I appreciate that. But I just want to do better if I can. And I'm trying. So so today was all just working with DaVinci and trying to learn how to bring the layers in and move them. And DaVinci's totally different from After Effects and Final Cut, what I'm used to. So it's been interesting. And then talking to people and trying to watch, all the YouTubers are coming up, and I want to be in on their stream because I want to hear what's going on, because there's people from all over the world. I mean, I don't have many subscribers right now. I appreciate every one of you though, but these guys have a lot of subscribers, so a lot of people from all over the world, and it's good hearing, people from, just doing good still. I mean, everybody's stuck at home, but at least some people, hearing some people are doing good from here, there, and everywhere, and hearing how things are going in their countries and stuff is awesome. And but it's time consuming. So I'm trying to socialize with people in the chats and stuff a bit more, because just want to get a bit of information and connect with a few people, so I can, when I come on and do this, I can have, as much information for people as I can, not just from Canada, but what's going on everywhere in the world, because this is in every single country in the world. So there's not one place that's not being affected by this. So we're all in this together. And yeah, this is a time to, come together and be there for each other. Don't let these companies take us down. I mean, like I said, we gotta hold on, because they can't keep draining blood from us. I mean, at some point we're gonna run out of blood, and they're gonna be like, oh man. So we just gotta hold on and keep fighting and keep staying strong, keep helping each other. Go on social media and find people to help. Just be cautious though, because there's a lot of people taking advantage. There's always going to be. Like I told you earlier about the poor woman that lost her stuff, and just always hearing about people taking advantage too. So try not to send people money if they're asking for stuff. Bring stuff to them. If they keep insisting on money, then there's probably something wrong. But if they're just asking for stuff like supplies or groceries, a few things here, helping them pay for something, but again, just be careful. There are so many people in need, but the sad thing is there's so many people to take advantage that the people in need don't get help, because you don't know who to help. I mean, I had somebody today that I've been talking with, and they're asking for a bit of help, and I want to help, but I'm just so cautious. And it's like, what if you're one of the people that's just trying to milk this? It's just like, but you're also could be somebody that just really needs it, and it's just like, I just don't know what to do. I mean, I don't know. It's such a rough time right now, because again, everybody's just not everybody, but so many people are in so much pain. And as you saw earlier, I'm so sensitive to this. I'm not one of those people that can just be like, oh yeah, just forget it. Just, go on with your life. Just do your thing. Don't worry about it. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I can't do that. I hate the fact that there's so much pain in this world, and it's just hard to live my life when knowing that there's so much pain out there. It just doesn't feel right to, be happy and I mean, I'm happy as stuff. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting here all depressed and sad but just to be extremely happy and just to I don't know, it's rough. It's been rough for me my whole life. I've always been sensitive, and yeah, I don't know. And right now is God. I mean, all you sensitive people out there know. I'm sure there's lots of you crying right now there with me. Sorry. But yeah, we just got to keep on keeping on, and like I said, try to keep laughing. I mean, I haven't done that enough the last couple days. I gotta just been losing more time. You know, and I haven't been watching my comedies to keep myself laughing. So I gotta get on that. But yeah, it's been just so busy with trying to keep the channel going and trying to keep up on all the information, and then trying to, like I said, not just watch media, main news, trying to get other information from YouTubers and just sorry, more real information, I guess, if you will. And like I said, it's all been giving me problems, so I've been trying to deal with that and trying to improve the quality of everything. It's been so much, just so much. But also, I'm so lucky because I have all this to occupy me. I mean, my days go by. I wish I had more time, and I know just so many of you have so much time, and your days are probably so long, and I'm so sorry for that. It just, yeah, I don't even, like I said, I'm thankful that I can keep myself so busy, and but also it's rough. It's hard to do because I want to be there and I want to help in my own way, and the only way I can do it is like this. I mean, I could go out and help people get groceries, and I was thinking about going to the stores and handing out the doggy bags to the old people and stuff, but it's too risky to be out there, and every day new stuff's being learned. That's the problem. This virus is so new, and it hit us so hard that we're just trying to figure out how to keep everything going, that we haven't been able to just focus on the virus. And it's changing all the time, and we're finding out new things. Like I saw today that it can travel way farther than we thought. I think it was like 17 or 20 feet or something like that. It can stay airborne for hours. And so, I mean, like, I don't think you can really avoid getting it for the most part. I mean, if you're one of those people in a small town and stuff, but I mean, if you're in a big city, I mean, I just don't know how you can avoid it if it's airborne. People are still taking transit. I mean, we still got deliveries. I mean, the delivery drivers, just like, if I go out, say I have it, and I go out on my front deck, and I smoke a doobie, and I'm coughing and whatever, and then, I come back in the house, and then 15 minutes later, the delivery driver comes, knocks on the door. He's infected. He just walked through. It stays there, like, from what I understand. So why do you think it hit the world so hard, and why do you think it spread so fast? And it's everywhere pretty much, man, because we just don't know enough. We're just still taking in data, and it's so much to take in with all the problems that they're trying to deal with, trying to just inform everybody and calm everybody and deal with everything. It's beyond crazy, and I feel sorry for them. Like, I know they're trying, it's not succeeding because our government is just a bad system. I mean, the fact that, just look what went on in the States with getting the bill passed. I mean, both countries finally got the bills passed to get people the money. But man, the Congress in the States were just fucking little children. It was pathetic and appalling and numbing. My stomach I was sick to my fucking stomach, man, listening to these people just get up there, governor after governor, and just pleading with these assholes to stop trying to put garbage in this bill. Just get it passed so we can get money to the people. And it was terrible. People are literally dying and suffering, and you guys are standing there debating over garbage because your political ways, and you just can't fucking let go. And you think the system is going to continue when we're out of this. Like, you're just trying to hold on, man, to a broken system. And it's terrible. It's I mean, if we do come out of this soon and we do recover, I mean, it's going to be looked back on. It has to be, man. Like, I fucking hope countries, like, I hope Canada, man, Trudeau, probably not you, but hope whoever is prime minister, man, I hope you step up and you question what the hell they did while people were fucking dying. You're arguing about garbage. You're arguing about solar panels and taxes on solar panels and like wind turbines and stuff like that. And you're trying to get your agenda pushed. Oh, man, it's unbelievable. Like, how days they can stand there and just argue and plea with people to just stop doing this and to just help the people, and for nobody to be, we need Superman, man, to be able to just fly in there and just be like, okay, this is fucking stupid. Enough is enough. Here's the decision. Help the people. Enough is enough. You guys get the hell out of here. Like, this is BS, man. Get this done. Like, I know a lot's got to be worked out, but you know what? It can be worked out. Just fucking work it out. Get together and work it out. If they can't work it out, get people together that can get it worked out. Because there's enough people in this world together that can get it worked out. So get on it. I mean, it's just, oh God, it was brutal to see, man. And then up here, I mean, I was impressed with our government. I'm like, okay, you guys are getting it done nice. I mean, the States is in trouble, but, Canada, good job. And then same thing. I don't know exactly what went down, but something went on in the 12th hour with somebody trying to do some slimy little fucking thing. And then sure enough, it got delayed. I mean, we didn't go as long as the States. I think the next day we got it resolved. But still, I think it wasted the whole day. They had to go back in, and it just, that's a whole day that people, while you're sitting there arguing like little children, people are at home wondering how the hell they're going to get through this. Yeah, it's just a day to you, but to so many people, it's more than just, like I was saying earlier, man. To me, a day goes by fast, but to a lot of poor people out there, man, that day seems like a week, man. And you got to realize that, and you got to help. Like, you got to, like, again, let go of these old ways. And I know, you got to have, you got to have people in on it, and you got to, have all these people making decisions. And yeah, but not when they're assholes and they don't have human interest at heart. And a lot of those people do not. And those people should be taken out right now. If you want to do it that same way, fine. But get those fucking people out there and find people that can get in there. And it wouldn't be that hard. With social media, I mean, we know, I'm sure, who the good people are. And I'm sure there's plenty of people that if you put out a thing to Canada and be like, okay, nominate, you'd probably get a good list of people that would get nominated and would be pretty amazing to fill the job. But so yeah, don't give me that whole, whoa, we can't do that. Yeah, we can do whatever the hell we want, man. We are fucking human. We are fucking intelligent. We could do whatever the hell we want. We just got to do it. I mean, we're proving that we can do what we want. I mean, look at the systems that we're coming out with, man. Like, nothing, you couldn't even imagine the shit that we're rolling out right now. 2 months ago, you say to somebody, hey, this, in 2 months, we're going to have, whatever. Like, we're going to be able to deal with like 1 million people applying for EI in a month. It's going to take us a month to deal with that many. Where usually, it takes a whole year or more. It's just like, we can do it. We have all the technology. It's all there. Everything's there. It's all invented pretty much. It's been talked about for years. There's so many, the Venus Project. They know what's going on for a lot of stuff. Again, probably not everything they say is, but for the most part, man, there's a lot of smart people that have come up with a lot of plans and a lot of ways that this world can run, just fine without the whole money system and stuff. And things can be figured out pretty damn quick. Like I said, they already are. I mean, companies are doing some pretty crazy things right now, and some people, that rich billionaire dude, I can't remember which one it is, but he came up with a new ventilator in like 12 hours or something like that. It's like, oh my God, that's amazing. It's like, no, it's not really amazing. I mean, it is amazing, but the guy's a smart motherfucker. Of course he did that. He just had to sit there and think about it. He had the time to think about it. That's the thing. He doesn't have the time, just like poor Elon. Guy's got so much going on. If you just take that man and you take all this other stuff out of the equation and you put him on one task, he's going to fucking nail that so damn hard, man. Like, there's so many smart people. Like, let's start using them. Let's start getting them on this, man. I mean, Elon's doing all he can. He's amazing, and there's people stepping up and starting to do stuff, but not enough. I mean, celebrities, in my opinion, and all these rich people. I know probably none of you are watching. Obviously, none of you are watching. Probably none of you are watching. Of course, none of you are watching. But hey, you know what? Maybe I'll go viral. Somebody will catch on, and you guys will watch and realize that you need to fucking step up, man. Because what are you gonna do with your money? What's your money gonna do right now? You can't go buy anything. You can't really do anything with it. Well, you could do one thing with it. You can give it to people that need it. I mean, you don't have to give it all away, but how about you give a large chunk of it away? I mean, everything's going to be different, so why not? I mean, either you give most of it away and then shit crumbles and money's useless anyways, or you give most of it away, you keep enough to still be happy, and then when we come out of this, what are people going to need? We're going to need entertainment. We're going to want to be happy. We're going to have gone through however many months, year, whatever, of misery and what we're going through. Damn right we're going to need you, like singers and actors and all that stuff, man. We're going to need you to pump that material back out to us, and we are going to give you money for it, or whatever, however it's going to end up working. Hopefully money system's gone. But you will get your rewards, and we will need you big time. So just think about that. What are you going to do with your money? I mean, yeah, a lot of stars are, sitting at home and putting out videos and, getting people together and, and doing some good things. I'm not saying that's not good, but it's not even close to enough, man. People are dying. The governments are arguing. You guys got money sitting there. Obviously, I know a lot of it's tied up, but a lot of you guys have a lot of cash sitting in the bank that you could just take out and be like, hey, here's $10 million. Let's get some ventilators to New York City, because those poor people are getting hit hard and people are fucking dying. And I'm sitting here in my nice house with all my money in the bank, those evil bank systems that are hopefully going to go down. And I'm, doing my little YouTube thing or my little Facebook thing, and I'm putting out a little song to cheer, a few people up, which is nice. Don't get me wrong. That's needed. Don't stop. People keep doing stuff like that. But don't feel like you're fucking a hero. Don't feel good about yourself. Like, you need to do more, man. People are suffering. Think about those poor people that all these government plans aren't going to help, because they're not going to help a lot of people. I mean, I know they keep saying, "Oh, we want to help every Canadian. We're going to help every." But how? How are you going to help them? You don't even know who most of them are because they're not on the books or they're not this. Like you don't care about them. If you did, you'd be doing this all different. I mean, like you need isolation. How like there's so much going. Like on my block, there's like 12 houses on my block, and at any given time for the last 4 years or more, at least four or more of them have been empty. There's people suffering and needing places to stay and stuff. Why don't you put them in all these empty houses in Vancouver, man? You probably house everybody for crying out loud. It's just like it's terrible. We just gotta, I don't know, we gotta let go and just rethink everything and just right now just go with the flow and just figure out what problem do we have today. Okay, let's fix it together, all of us. We can do anything. I mean, if we put our minds to it and we all work together, my good lord, man, we could do anything we wanted. We could be traveling space right now. Could you imagine if the world was one and all the smart people on the planet were all working together? I mean, right now you got Russia, all those smart people, working on their plan to get to space and to do this and do that. You got China doing their thing. You got Japan doing their thing. You got all doing their own thing. What if all those smart motherfuckers were all together working on stuff? Could you imagine the technology we'd have? We'd be like they see in the movies, flying cars and all that crazy stuff. We'd be there, man. It could happen. It's all about greed. It's all about money. And I mean, just look at the preparedness. We weren't prepared for this. Why do you think it's hitting so hard? Because we're too stupid, too ignorant to put money away and to put money on supplies. I mean, us here in Vancouver, that big earthquake is coming, man. We know it's coming. Just like all those people live down in Tornado Alley and Florida with the monsoons and the hurricanes. Just like, fuck, it sucks for sure, but cry me a fucking river, man. You live in Tornado fucking Alley and then you cry when you get hit by a fucking tornado? Wake up, man. Don't live in Tornado Alley. Live somewhere else. Why don't we put all the wind turbines in Tornado Alley? But I mean, we're just so ignorant to looking ahead, most of us. We just don't want to look ahead and plan for it. It's like it's a waste of time, but it's almost the most important because it's our future, man. It's like where we're going. Like Jesus, man. Like what's it's ridiculous to just think how we don't prepare. Again, what happens if that earthquake goes off tomorrow here in Vancouver? And it's like a 8 or a 9. And it fucking tears the city apart. What the hell's going to happen? Who's coming to help us? Nobody. We're not prepared for it. We are not prepared for it at all. Obviously, some people are. But as in a whole, we are not prepared for it at all, man. If it hits tomorrow, we're screwed, man. Vancouver is done. Like, nobody's coming to help us right now. Can't even help themselves. It's brutal, man. Like, I mean, I just hope we learn from this. This virus is here to teach us. We just gotta pay attention, man. Like, it's trying to teach us so many things, man. Like, it is trying to teach us. I just don't know if we're gonna listen. I really hope we do, because it's just like we need to listen. I mean, we need to get through this. We need to persevere. I mean, we need to show these people in charge that you fucked with the wrong people, man. Like, I don't want to get into the whole conspiracy theory aspect of this. I mean, like I said, there's so much going around. It just too much to take in, and just I don't want to even think about that whole conspiracy part of it. But it is scary to think about, and like I said, there's so much information out there. I've seen a lot of stuff, and I don't know, man. Yeah, I just don't know. Oh, I guess I'm gonna stop babbling now. It's it's said it's. I just wanted to throw this up because I just wanted people to again see the reality of it, the confusion, the just the depth of what's going on. So yeah, stay safe out there, everybody, and like my new things I've been saying, hit that like button if you like this, please. That'd be greatly appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe as well, because that's always appreciated as well. So we can get through this together. And then if you hit that little bell button, that'll notify you every time I upload one of these videos, so you can check it out right away. Get entertained. And so thanks again for, hopefully you got through the whole video. I know it's probably a rough one. Be interested to see how, people react to this one, but whatever, man. It's who I am. So I just try not to be afraid of it anymore. Just trying to put it out there, and, hopefully people will take to it. If not, whatever. It's keeping me entertained, and it's getting me through this. And, for the people that are subscribed and watching, I very much appreciate it, and I hope you're entertained and I hope you're safe. So that'll be it. Take care, guys, and we'll get through this. Just stay strong, and don't let the big people take you down. Don't let them bully you. Don't. They have no leg to stand on.